Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth. We are looking at a lot of rain this morning. You probably feel it rumbling through your area. We've got lightning, thunder in certain spots, just rain in other spots. Hot and humid later this afternoon when the sun comes out, about 80 or so, and much more comfortable tomorrow and through the weekend.
It's been very humid this week for sure.
Yeah, it has been. Not like overwhelming, but sticky.
When you walk the dog and you're sweating and you're in your house and you say, I need the air on. Yeah, it's a little humid.
Oh, you should have seen Dublin Deck, the line dancers, man.
Man.
Baby, they were working up a sweat yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it's great activity. And I have to say, like, it's got to be a great form of physical fitness for a lot of people who do it.
No question.
Yeah. They have a great time out there. And, as I mentioned earlier, we had an awesome night at Dublin Deck, packed out there, everyone having a good time, food and drink and tickets that we gave out. And that's what we do, Cande. We have made a pledge to Long Island. Maybe it's not out there written publicly, but our pledge in our hearts is bring the best concerts to the area, give away the most tickets, and be out in the community. Just be out there.
And you are.
Yeah.
You totally are. I mean, we are, except you are.
I know exactly what you mean.
We haven't talked about the artist known as Tony. Is he back? Where is he?
He showed up, actually. I was having breakfast Sunday morning, about 8 in the morning. He pulled onto the driveway. He left his house in Delaware at about 4 a.m., and he showed up Sunday, and he is back. He's working for, every once in a while. He comes back, does work on the house for his good friend.
Right. The house. Yeah. You should see this house.
It's more.
He's truly an artist. That's all I have to say on that. His work is unbelievable.
It's more of an estate, yes. I will grant you that.
Bathroom I could live in. I mean, really.
Yeah, so, and I don't want to get too detailed because I don't want to invade anyone's privacy, but yes, I can confirm the house that he worked on, when he gutted it and redid every room back in the late 90s, early 2000s, he told me that it took him 9 months to do just that one bathroom.
And you sent me a picture, this was quite a while ago, but it's a work of art. I mean, he really is an artist. It's unbelievable.
It's a big estate, and and now he's back doing more work for the gentleman. And he's I'd say a week or two every month he's back in town, but then he takes a break in the winter, Thanksgiving through April. He will take a break, and then he'll come back and do like 2 weeks worth of work, May, June, July, August.
So, you and him can bond over Netflix and whatever. That's nice.
We don't watch as much TV recently because, he goes to bed early. He's exhausted, and I'm whether it's Dublin Deck or I'm out at a school function or tennis or whatever the case may be, I'm out and about usually, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but, that's good. Leah has 2 hours of tennis today, later on this afternoon, so don't, listen, this is a passion for my daughter.
It is.
All right? Okay?
But you have 2 other passionate children.
I haven't gotten to them yet, okay? We're going one by one.
I love to utz you. It's so easy.
You do. Elijah has field day coming up tomorrow.
I loved field day.
Yep. And his graduation is 2 weeks away from elementary school.
That's huge.
Yep. And Abigail is just excited to be getting into her finals in the next week or two and be done with school and get into the summer. She thrives in the summer, Cande.
What does she want to do all summer long?
She just wants to hang out with her best friends and her cousin and have sleepovers and pool time and, all that. She loves that stuff. Yeah.
Too bad you don't have a pool.
Yeah, okay. That is not a topic.
I would come over.
Yeah.
If there was a pool.
That was a discussion many years ago. It's not a discussion anymore.
All right.
Yeah. But
bad.
Yeah, all is moving and grooving here as we move on. Cande, let me get into this article here. All right, so the title of the article is "Do You Know a Good Mechanic?" And it talks about mechanics, but also other people in your life that help you with things like veterinarian, therapist, things like that. So the initial question, the poll of 2,000 Americans, do you know a good mechanic? What is your answer?
Not really.
You fall in to the overwhelming majority. Only 19% of people can actually recommend a mechanic to somebody else.
It's a special thing to have a very good mechanic you rely on. I've had them in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one now.
I have to tell you, maybe I should send you to see Tony at Midway Auto. Incredible. He's great, good dude, and always takes the best care. They're right in Moriches. They're on Montauk Highway in Moriches at Midway Auto. And he's the best. I love Tony. And oddly enough, same name as my father-in-law, Cande. So
I see that.
You know, he's an artist as well, this
Yes.
mechanic of mine.
I'm sure there is art to everything.
Yes, now 16% of us said they have trouble. Only 16% said they could recommend a veterinarian. And I find that odd because if you have a pet, don't you? I mean, everyone's got a vet that they go to, right?
It's true. I recently took Tilly to the vet. I wasn't very happy with their service, but then I got to actually meet the vet that's going to be in charge of Tilly from now on, and I really like her. So I'm giving the place a second chance because she was great.
Oh, that's very good. All right.
Yeah, the communication has been much better, and we've worked out our issues.
13% of people say they can recommend a therapist, which means 87% do not have a good recommendation for you. The poll also found we'll spend an average of 15 minutes looking at online reviews before we settle on someone. I got to tell you, online reviews I would not look at. I need word of mouth. I need someone to recommend
Word of
someone.
mouth is best, but online reviews I absolutely look at.
Now, well, that's okay. So you fall within most of these people. All right.
I do look up a review, whether
And
it
here-
be a doctor, a restaurant, or a place to go.
And that's the next thing I'm getting at. The last thing in this article is the doctor situation, because check this out. This is you. Once we find someone we trust, we stick with them, and if they move to a new location, the average person says they would drive an extra 30 miles out of the way to still see them.
I travel an hour each way to see Dr. Nick.
You know, it's funny.
I used to live close to his office, went to him for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
Love him, cannot break away from him. I'll make that commute.
It wasn't until this moment I realized my new tennis friend is Nick and your doctor is Nick. You see?
Hey, they're not the same person, though.
They are not. We have to make sure they're not the same
No,
person.
they're not.
For sure. But yeah, so you are that person. You will drive out of your way to see.
I'm very loyal. Like my hairdresser, it would take a lot for me to switch that. My nail girl, a lot for me to switch that. My doctor, I've been trying because he's an hour away.
Right.
And I cannot. We've just said that let's see each other every 6 months. That's all.
Well, and that's, luckily, knock on wood, you don't need to see your doctor often, which is good.
No.
So.
And I haven't been sick to go to like an urgent care. Thank goodness. Knock on wood for that.
Right.
But yeah, Dr. Nick's my man.
And here's the other thing, right? And tell me if I'm wrong. I think as you get older, sure, you still see your general practitioner. You go see Dr. Nick. I get that. But as you get older and real problems, like major problems, surface at some point, you end up going to see a specialist in that area anyway.
I mean,
right.
I love my gastroenterologist.
Right.
I'm loyal to him every few years.
So I think it's okay you're far from Dr. Nick, because ultimately, most of the doctors we do go see are for specific body parts, and that it's not going to be Dr. Nick. So,
No.
yeah, That's good. All right. Didn't you tell me he was retiring soon?
In 2 years, yes.
All right. Better get those checkups in, Cande.
I have the name of a new lady that somebody recommended, a lady doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for her yet because he's not retiring, but I'll give her a go.
All right. Very good. Maybe it's Dr. Nikita or,
Maybe.
who knows?
Let's see.
Cande, we are less than 20 minutes from your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We do have your good news stories, national days later in the 8 o'clock hour. Our Jordan Davis Salute to Heroes presale continues. Had a big day yesterday. Continues right now through 11:59 p.m. today using the code Jordan at Ticketmaster. And then tomorrow, the general on sale at noon for everybody else. So going to be a great show come September. Hot and humid later today when the sun comes out. Right now, you probably have some rain rolling through, some lightning and thunder in certain spots. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.